Hey everyone, Chris here. So, obviously this is not our regularly scheduled content. This is something that we've been cooking up for a little bit. It's going to be a mini-series and it's going to release in 3 parts. I do want to thank the Unstable Top crew for letting me pursue this project, as well as John Michael for hopping on to be our special guest. And I really hope that you guys like Call of Christhulhu enough to keep listening. That being said, once we are done with this mini-series, we will be going back to our regularly scheduled content, picking up with Empire of the Ghouls. But for now, please enjoy this spooky one-shot mini-series thing. You guys like spooky stuff?
Yes.
You know, I was thinking about that.
Yeah?
I really was. And I don't know where you're going with this, but I'm going to start by saying that I think my favorite time of year is the time of year that I'll never get back, which is like the late 90s, early 2000s cottagecore Halloween.
My goodness. I saw that in an Instagram reel.
There's just something about it that it just makes me happy.
What really strikes it to me is the orange plastic jack-o'-lantern buckets you would get candy in. That really signifies Halloween to me, and I think that magic is dead.
Is it?
Yeah.
We never use those containers. We'd always just use like pillowcases.
Okay.
So my neighborhood was really neat growing up. When you think of 90s cottagecore, I always associate it with Braves baseball games because it's kind of like the same time frame. And my neighborhood would always have like these pig picking Halloween events or whatever. And so they would make this fake little haunted house, and then we'd barbecue a pig and listen to Braves game. And all of those things kind of associate themselves together for me for some reason.
Oh, okay, a couple questions.
Yeah.
First question, who the fuck are you?
That's a very good point. We do have 2 of our regular Unstable Top cast members here, Wes and Nicholas. Melissa was going to play. Unfortunately, they're not feeling very well. But they urged us to continue on without them, so that's what we're going to do. But we are joined today by a guest player, one of my very best friends on this whole wide world, John Michael.
Aw. Hi, I'm John Michael. I don't know if I'm supposed to wave, but
Hi,
you know.
I'm John Michael. I grew up listening to Braves games and cooking pigs for Halloween.
Talk Michael, we've heard about our tabletop experiences between Wes, Nick, and I from talking about it for 10 episodes. Let's talk about you for a little bit. What's your history with tabletop role-playing games?
So in 8th grade, I started playing 3.5 Dungeons and Dragons on, I guess, the playground. You go to a playground when you're 8th grade. I guess.
Sure.
It was never like character sheets or books or anything. We were all just doing it in our head. And then like 9th or 10th grade rolled around and we actually started buying books and getting together and playing 3.5. And it was a lot. We have super powerful characters, min-maxing everything, a bunch of numbers. And then I quit playing for a little while and then started playing again, when I was like 25, 26, something like that. Mm-hmm. And then kind of hadn't stopped since then. Played 3.5 for a few years and then jumped into 5th edition, played a little bit of Call of Christhulhu then, played a little bit of Mutants and Masterminds, a little bit of Star Wars, things like that.
Sure.
And then a whole bunch of 5th edition for a while, and then Starfinder, and now Pathfinder, and back to Cthulhu again.
Yeah, so I met John Michael whenever I first started working for him at a brewery. That's how we met. And one of the very first things that we talked about was playing Dungeons and Dragons. And he was like, I might tap you for your game.
Yeah.
And that happened. And it's one of the best decisions I think we ever made.
Yeah, now I can't fucking get rid of him.
No, he can't. Now he's just here.
Want to be in all of the games.
Yeah, he does want to be in all of the games. So we played a ton of 5th edition, and then we played Starfinder, and now we're playing Pathfinder, and today we're playing Call of Christhulhu. So it's been a wild ride, and we're happy to have you here.
Oh, and to give you a number.
Yeah.
So about 20 years probably, I would say.
So that's more than anyone at this table.
Yeah.
Nice.
And it's probably more than 2 of us at this table combined. So I don't know which 2, but
for reference, in the realm of people who understand things with numbers, how old are you currently?
I am 35.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also the oldest guy here.
Yes. I will be 36.
Yeah, it's a shame we can't use those social security checks he gets to get new mic stands.
Yeah, wouldn't that be nice? Speaking of new mic stands, there are some folks that are helping fund our production.
They are. We're currently sitting at 4 patrons on Patreon.
Yeah, who are they?
Do I know all of them by a first name basis? Absolutely.
You know 2 of them. Surely. You have 3 of them even.
I know all 4.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we got our good friend Dano. We got our good friend George, who also plays in our in-person games.
Hi, Jake.
We got our good friend Chris's brother. His name is Chandler.
It sure is.
Like from Friends.
That's where he got his name from.
So no one told you life was gonna be this way. And then I shoot myself. And then our most recent patron is a good friend of mine by the name of Larry.
Never met Larry.
He runs Pathfinder for a group of us online, and his games are wonderful. He's a fantastic GM, and he also plays in one of my 5th edition games.
Nice.
He's a good dude.
What I've heard. Thank you guys so much for kicking us some money, because soon we will be able to afford new mic stands. It'll only take a few more years.
Yeah, well, you know.
But our patrons are actually the first people that got a sneak peek of what this game is going to be before I started getting into it. Wes, you haven't talked a lot. Do you want to say anything?
I'm just happy to be here, Chris.
Oh, good. So, this is something that I dreamed up way back when we affectionately called a Call of Cthulhu, a Halloween one-shot Call of Christhulhu, which I think is really funny, and we kept rolling with it. So I thought we'd do it again, and this time we would do it for another Halloween. Originally, I was going to run some at Gen Con, but everything got in the way of that. Everything being several planned events and then several unplanned events, and then the inability for us to find a space to play together. So that was fun.
True.
So I wrapped that all up and I put it aside and started building on it, and now we are here with an original story that I like to call Call of Christhulhu, Shadow of Salem. You can probably guess where that's going to take place. And we're going to be playing 7th edition Call of Cthulhu. Things are a little bit different. Typically on the podcast, we're playing D&D, which is a D20 based system. Call of Cthulhu is largely a D100 based system. The scores are much higher. The rolls are going to be much higher typically as well.
God, I hope not.
God, you hope not is correct, because in Call of Cthulhu, you want to roll lower than your score. So let's say your score is a 40. You want to roll a 40 or under. It could be as high as an 80 and you can roll 80 and under. Essentially, your score is the percentage chance you have of success, which I think makes it one of the most approachable tabletop role-playing games if you've never played anything else before. Because if you have, your mind is broken on D20s, and we're gonna break that today.
Yeah, but who publishes Call of Cthulhu, Chris?
That's interesting. Chaosium Incorporated.
God, if only they had some sort of roleplay system that you could adapt a D100 into a D20 system.
When you know they do.
They do?
Yeah.
What is that called?
I have no idea.
Oh, game's called Pendragon.
It's called Pendragon.
which is based off of their rule set, and it's just a D20 version of D100.
Oh, all the numbers are just divided by 5.
Yeah,
nice.
Basically. We played that actually a little bit.
We did.
Wish I had more time to read the rules.
Spot reading a new tabletop game in 5 minutes is not easy.
God, in the middle of a fucking Coliseum, a stadium.
In the Colts field.
Yeah.
But Call of Cthulhu is based on the basic role-playing system that Chaosium puts out. It's a very adaptable system that you can just buy the book and you can create your own RPG based on the D100 system very easily. It's really modular. It's nice. You can snap together different rules that fit your setting or the kind of game you're going for. It's neat. I've read a lot of that book. Don't know how helpful it's going to be, but I've read a lot of it and I think the book is really cool. That's not what we're playing today. We're playing Call of Cthulhu.
Is that a hint at an unstable top role-playing game using the core rule system?
No.
Wait, like the characters from Unstable Top, you get to play as them?
Yeah, that's right. It's very meta.
It's a game in a game. They sit down at the Rampant Roach and Brick runs them through a sewers and rats game.
Roll a sanity check. You failed. Holy shit.
Oh, before we do get started,
Sure.
I wanted to let y'all know I did my homework and I watched Cocaine Bear.
God.
Okay, what are your thoughts on Cocaine?
No. I appreciate what you did. And I'm gonna award you a good boy token for whatever it's worth.
Okay.
We can just skip this entire part.
All right.
Can we just get a number out of 10?
Of course.
I'd say like a 7.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. We'll leave Cocaine Bear at that.
Okay.
Some people are not happy with the amount of time we spent talking about Cocaine Bear.
It's me. I'm not happy with it.
We're gonna drop it. Are we ready to get started?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm already scared.
Oh, you shouldn't be scared. Nothing in here can hurt you.
Chris, everything in here can hurt me.
There's a whole deck of things next to me that could hurt you, like a lot. This is gonna be really weird because there's no music, and I'm gonna have to put that in post.
Just sing. I'll just cut that and then just repeat it in the background for like 2 hours.
Okay, so we're gonna start. It is October 12th, 1927, in the town of Salem, Massachusetts. Currently, you all are going to be in the Salem Historical Society. As you entered before, you're greeted by the musty scent of old books and the creaking wooden floorboards beneath your feet. Dim lighting casts long shadows across the room, highlighting the numerous displays and exhibits that line the walls. Antique artifacts and aged documents fill glass cabinets, each telling a story of Salem's past. At the front desk, you met very briefly with Tom Holmes, the Society's president. He claims to be a descendant of one of the accused witches of the Salem Witch Trials. But that's a story for another time. You are ushered into a small, medium-sized conference hall, for whatever that's worth in 1927. There are several chairs lined up, there's a podium at the front, and there's a man speaking there. You know this man as... Scroll up to my other section of the document. Professor Henry Fairchild. He's a middle-aged man with thinning gray hair and wire-frame glasses, wearing this tweed suit and bow tie that give him this scholarly appearance, and he possesses an air of quiet authority and a keen, inquisitive gaze. He is currently giving a lecture on some of the history of the Salem Witch Trials and the atrocities that occurred during them. And as we look around this room, as our camera pans around, who do we see sitting in the audience? And I'm going to start on the left-hand side with Wes. Who do we see?
So I think you see a woman wearing like a very smart pantsuit. She's got like big round glasses. She's got short cut hair, very well kept. And she is very diligently taking notes at everything he's saying in her journal.
Okay. I'm going to pan over just a slight bit over to John Michael's character.
I would say you're looking at a very attractive fellow, mid to late 20s. He's wearing like a sports jacket coat kind of deal, tie, semi-casual actually. So like a suit, but fairly chill.
Sure.
And he would have an attractive lady to his left as well, sitting with him.
Very nice. I didn't do this before because I'm a dummy. What's your character's name?
Dr. Shelby Warren.
Hopefully that doesn't pick up. It absolutely does. And John Michael, what's yours?
Maxwell Huber.
Let's pan the camera just one more time over to another person that's in attendance here. What does this person look like, Nick?
I think this is a middle-aged man, early. I say middle-aged, but I think for the 20s that's probably accurate. Early 40s. He, when you roll characteristics and you have these numbers that tell you sort of what represents your character, his appearance is a 40. So he's not super attractive. He's not like Mr. Star over here.
He's not grotesquely
no,
ugly.
but he's not like he doesn't live in the Notre Dame bell tower by any means. A larger framed man. I think the thing you probably notice immediately about him is he's wearing a stole.
Oh.
He is wearing traditional Catholic priest attire.
A man of the cloth.
Yeah, it is October 12th, 1927 is a Wednesday.
I don't know what significance that has.
Maybe they went to Wednesday church. I don't know.
Oh, they went to children's church after in the Family Life Center where they give you pizza.
Yeah. You know who else likes pizza? A little guy I like to call Jesus Christ.
And then he pulls out the acoustic guitar and sings a song about how Jesus loves pizza. What's this fella's name?
I don't know what his name is.
This is Father Benjamin Hawthorne.
I'm writing this down for my own sake so I don't forget your characters' names.
I understand.
Dr. Fairchild.
I want to start by applauding you because thanks to Wes taking 9 months to make a character, I had a lot of time to familiarize myself with our normal podcast group and names and all of that. You did all this very quickly, so kudos to you.
Well, thanks. Wes did not send me any character information.
which is to be expected.
which I totally accounted for. So we're learning his character on the fly.
Fucking slackhead.
I've spoken to you at least twice about my character.
Yeah, but like Nick and Melissa and John Michael sent me character sheets.
Yeah.
I will send you a character sheet right now. If
I
you
don't
want.
need it. I don't need it now.
Also, have you documented those conversations during business lunches or other write-offable expenses?
Yeah, do you have any receipts from those, by the way?
Yeah.
I actually might have a receipt for all this.
Ooh, sounds like a write-off to me. Dr. Fairchild has kind of prouted on about some of the general goings-ons about the Salem Witch Trials. And how many of you live here in Salem?
I currently do.
Okay. And neither of you two do. You're from out of town. Father Benjamin Hawthorne, he definitely knows about the history of the Salem. It's what Salem is known for. You've heard this all before. Why do you think you're in attendance here tonight?
You know, I haven't been in Salem for a long time. I've lived here for approximately 4 years or so. I really just think that history is interesting, and you know, if I'm gonna tend to my flock and keep them safe, then I gotta know what's going on.
Makes a lot of sense.
I'm not too sure. I'm not sure if I'm here, at least as of now, as this is interesting and I want to hear from this gentleman, or I don't know that I want this here.
Okay, understandable. What about Dr. Warren and Maxwell? What are they here for tonight?
You can call me Max, actually.
Sure.
But,
He did finger guns when he said that.
He did finger guns.
I think that's important to
You
say.
can call me Max.
yeah. Me and Debbie are here to do some research on our upcoming film.
Okay.
And it's not exactly about the Salem Witch Trials specifically, but it is a horror movie. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Ton of sense. What about Dr. Warren?
So, Dr. Warren is not from Salem, but she is from Massachusetts, and she is a professor at Radcliffe College, and she is currently working on a paper studying the occult practices in the Salem Witch Trials.
Massachusetts?
Hmm?
Massachusetts?
Yeah?
Well, that's how you say that.
How would you say it?
Massachusetts?
All right, whatever.
Massive two shits.
Massive, huge tits.
Yeah, when we were doing character introductions and Wes was over here saying that she has big round, I did not
Glasses.
expect the next word to be glasses. I don't know why.
Wes does like to drop those.
I would never.
I agree, you would never, and I was very surprised.
Yeah, you would never have big round glasses.
I would absolutely have big round glasses.
If I ever make a character in a video game and there's an option for big round glasses, I do pick it.
Hell yeah.
Fact. A lot of this man's lecture, and it's not supposed to be a lecture, but it's starting to feel a lot like a lecture. Is very common knowledge about the witch trials, and dispelling some of the misconceptions about them. Number one, it wasn't just women that were tried for witchcraft; it was men too. Number two, no witches were burned. Burned 0 witches, all either hung or drowned. They did. So whenever they say burn them at the stake, really that only applies to Joan of Arc. And you know, anyone else has ever been burned at the stake. Several people, not in Salem though. There was really one driving church behind the Salem Witch Trials, and that was the Church of Salem. And they were, you know, heretical, and they're now highly disavowed by the larger Christian community. I'm sure there are some people that were like, yeah, burn those fuckers, but they'd be hard pressed to find them actively putting out those opinions on Facebook.
Sorry, is this all part of the lecture?
It's just kind of some of the information.
Does he canonically reference Facebook?
He does, and his nose starts bleeding.
Wild.
Oh no, it's a book of faces. It's a picture book, if you call it that. But he goes on for a while. At the end, he says, I have actually discovered some interesting bits of lore about this that, as far as I know, is previously unknown to the larger collective knowledge of the witch trials. We have found a journal. I'm not sure who found it in particular. It was brought to me in my office by one of my assistants. But it was a journal of a woman named Helena Thomas. She was accused of being a witch and then evaded her execution by fleeing into the woods, evading search for quite some time. She hid until the trials themselves were being disavowed and her execution was stayed. So she came back and lived a normal life for a while and then disappeared again. It's not very common that a witch was able to stay her execution. Normally they would try them. They would torture them until they said they were guilty, and then they would kill them in a public manner. So it's interesting to you that there's another, or that there is any record of this witch, of this woman accused of being a witch. staying her execution. Unfortunately, he does not have the journal on him. It's the only copy. He's trying to get a copy made for for it to be more accessible. But currently, the only copy he has is not with him on his person. He's making sure that one stays safe for future generations to be able to look upon it. But that's kind of where the lecture ends. There is a bit at the end where he asks if anyone has any questions.
Just to be clear for my sake, so he does not, as far as he says, he does not have the journal
On his person.
but he has seen the journal, and we can assume that it's in his possession just somewhere else.
Yes.
It's in like a library or in some sort of area, but he has referenced it and seen it, and that's what
Yes.
he's basing this off of.
Yes, he knows where the journal is. He has access to it. He just does not have it physically on his person.
Sure,
at the
yeah.
time.
He doesn't bring it on his book tour. He just talks about it.
Correct. Well, thank you all very much for attending this lecture. I hope it was enlightening to you in some way. If you have any questions, please approach me afterwards. I'd love to talk to you. Also, there's a refreshments table if you would like to partake in some pretzels or some glasses of water or whatever they drink in the 1920s. Coca-Cola, there's some cigarettes.
Coca-Cola with real
Coca-Cola
cocaine.
with cocaine in it.
A bear walks in
God damn it. Bear walks in. I'm going to walk out.
of Nick's house.
Yeah.
Bye.
Drive home.
Is this where the cocaine is? I'm the bear.
Can I get they got Pisco Sours over there?
Thank you, Glass Cannon Network. He seems to be packing it up, ready to go.
Excellent. I would like to approach him.
Sure.
Hello, sir. I'm Dr. Shelby Warren from Radcliffe College.
Oh, Dr. Warren from Radcliffe College. I'm sorry, I can't say I'm intimately familiar with your work, but I've heard your name around in several circles.
Well, I've written several papers about historical occult practices, and I'm currently working on one specifically here in Salem, and I was wondering if you had any information, or if perhaps I could even get a look at that journal you mentioned that was written by a young witch.
Oh, well, of course, she wasn't a witch, just accused of witchcraft.
Of course.
But for a fellow academic, I think I could arrange that. I don't have it on my person. It's back in my hotel room. If you'd like to meet sometime tomorrow morning, I'd let you gander at it.
Oh, that would be excellent.
Sure. There's a lovely little cafe across the road from here. It's called the Here and There Cafe. If you'd like to meet me 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, you a morning person?
Yes, I am, absolutely.
8 o'clock?
Sounds great.
I'll be there.
Right.
Anyone else?
I'm gonna help myself to some cigarettes and pretzels.
I'm gonna eat some cigarettes and
Crunch.
and chase it with pretzels.
I love that tobacco flavor.
It'd have me one of those Coca-Colas.
It's not a Mexican Coke, so it's not very good.
Wait, there was a difference in the 1920s.
I don't think there was a difference in the 1920s.
Fair enough.
They probably didn't make Coke in Mexico in the 1920s.
You didn't do your research? You didn't know that we were going to ask about Coca-Cola in the 1920s?
Yeah, I did. I had no idea.
What a shitty keeper.
That's what I'm saying.
God.
I don't know why we keep doing this.
So how many elements are on the periodic table right now?
Oh, like 6?
Yeah, can you tell me the most recent numbers for the stock market?
3.
Sure, there's a 3.
It's doing great right now.
And I'm sure it'll keep doing great for a long time.
Borrow money from the bank. Buy stocks. You can't lose.
Can't fail.
It's too big to fail.
I want to approach Dr. Fairchild.
Correct.
Is that right? I'm going to approach Dr. Fairchild when I see that he's maybe like in between packing up stuff. I don't want to interrupt him.
Sure.
I'm just going to come up to him and offer him my hand and shake his hand. And say, Dr. Fairchild, your lecture was very informative. I'm not sure if you're a religious man, but a good book says the heart of the discerning acquires knowledge, for the ears of the wise seek it out.
I am a religious man. Thank you, Father, for those words.
And I'll just give him a little awkward, head nod and step over to the cigarettes and pretzels table. grab a Dixie cup of water and some pretzels.
There's a small coffee dispenser like you would find in a hotel lobby. You have to pump it.
What time is it?
Oh, it's probably like 6 at night.
Just water.
Sure.
Oh,
He would never drink the devil's drink anyway.
Just water and cigarettes for me.
Girl dinner. anything from Max?
I don't think Max would be super interested. Maybe his accompaniment might speak to the doctor, but
Oh, sure.
yeah,
Some general goings-ons and conversation.
yeah.
Okay. Sure. Okay. The lecture is over. You probably leave to go do whatever it is you do.
At the table.
Yeah.
These are there other people here?
There are other people in attendance. It's not a huge crowd.
Are the people in attendance people that I'm familiar with?
Several of them are members of your congregation.
Mm-hmm. Like I'm thinking specifically these two over here. I don't know who they are.
You don't know who they are.
So I'm gonna approach both of them and introduce myself and invite them to our Sunday Mass at St. Anne's Parish. I'm not sure how long you're in town for, but our parish is open to all. Everyone is welcome, and I would love to see some new faces.
What day is it?
It's Wednesday.
Oh,
If you're going to be in town.
well, I thank you for the invitation, Father, but I don't think I'm gonna be in town that long.
I understand. If you ever find yourself back, you're welcome.
Yeah, Father. God hadn't done me a whole lot of favors, so I don't know about that, but we'll see.
I'm sorry to hear that. He does work in mysterious ways.
So they say.
I feel like we should all be smoking right now.
We're by the cigarettes and pretzels table. It's 1920s. Cigarettes are healthy now.
An effective weight loss supplement.
9 out of 10 doctors approve.
And the 10th doctor got shot.
That's
Died from cancer.
Died of lung cancer.
that's Mr. Huber. Is that right?
Maxwell Huber.
Huber.
Yeah.
How long have you been an actor?
6 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would I be familiar with any of his?
Do you go to the movies?
I don't know that I've been to those talking picture shows.
Well, I'm actually working on my first talking picture shows. Seeing as 1927 is the first year the talking pictures came out.
I've never seen one of those.
Silent picture shows?
I guess I've paid a nickel to go to the old Nickelodeons once in a while.
Yeah.
But some of my films you may have seen. Nosferatu is the biggest film I ever worked on, but I was just a lowly ship hand on that. But Secrets of the Sahara, that was actually one of my star picks.
Can't say that I've seen it.
Oh, it was,
The one that I was very fond of was the train on the tracks. I don't know if you've seen that one, but it was quite exciting. There was a locomotive that was on the tracks, and it was so realistic. It was like it was coming out of the screen.
oh, I've seen that one. It's a good flick. Yeah, looks like it's coming right at you.
Well, Mr. Huber, would you you say that the Lord has not done any favors for you? Would you be offended if I asked to share a brief prayer with you?
Not at all.
I'll put my hand on his shoulder and say, God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. Therefore we will not fear, though the earth give way and the mountains fall into the heart of the sea.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
The last time we played Call of Cthulhu, I played a pastor, and it was very uncomfortable for me. It doesn't seem like Nick is having the same problem.
Last time we played Call of Cthulhu, I played a black metal chub that worked at a used video store and did recreational drugs.
Last time I played Call of Cthulhu, I was a trumpet player in a jazz band.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
I was a county sheriff.
I shot a county sheriff.
Oh
Did
no.
you shoot the deputy?
No, it was the sheriff.
Okay, cool.
I'll finish up the evening just by going around and speaking to my congregation.
Sure.
Like someone does at a function.
Yeah, they're happy to see you there.
Yeah, I bet they are.
I'm like, you see all this devil shit they were talking about? Sorry, Father. Devil stuff they were talking about?
It takes all kinds.
It sure does. You live here. You have a house. You go back to that.
I do. I go home to my wonderful house.
You two are out of town. You're probably staying at a hotel. It's most likely the Hawthorne Hotel, which is a real hotel in Salem, and it was established not too long before the start of this adventure.
No relation.
No relation.
Just a common name.
I just named it that. But you probably stay there that night. Do you have anything else you wanted to do before we turn the clock?
I mean, not really. I would probably be just going in and like organizing my notes and working some on my paper.
Okay.
Does the hotel have a bar?
The hotel does have a bar.
I would.
Wait, no, it doesn't. It's prohibition.
No, is it?
I think so.
I don't believe it is yet.
When's Prohibition start?
32?
You really out here.
The nationwide Prohibition lasted from 1920 until 1933.
Oh.
So yes.
But I will go back to my room.
So yes,
and drink.
there is no bar. But I feel like it's certainly possible for you to go back to your room and drink.
Yeah.
Easy. What are you drinking?
Some bathtub gin that a friend of mine made.
You know, any alcohol could be gin, as long as it's aged on top of juniper berries.
Man, it's true.
Wait a minute. Let's get this straight. So you know the general process for making gin, but you didn't know the years of Prohibition running a 1927 Call of Cthulhu game.
I just told you. I said there was a hotel bar, and they said, no, there's not.
Oh,
it's Prohibition.
Fucking John Michael.
There was a hotel bar, but it's not a bar anymore.
Yeah.
Now they just sell pretzels and cigarettes.
The staple foods of the 1920s. No, there is no bar. At one point, we were talking about there maybe being a speakeasy run by a captain.
Is there any like porch or deck or anything of that nature kind of deal?
As in, like one that's attached to the hotel, or just one that's attached to your room?
Either, actually. So, like, do I have a balcony on my room, or is there like a front porch to the hotel?
You don't have a balcony, but there is a front stoop to the hotel.
Oh, stoop. I think I would go out there for a time and
Okay.
steep my flask and smoke cigarettes.
How long do you think you stay out there?
About an hour or so past dark, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. You enjoy your evenings however you enjoy them.
I think I go home and have a nice bowl of parsnip and celery root bisque that was made for me by one of my dear parishioners.
Wow. Must be lonely.
I manage.
Well, you have God.
Of course. He is always present.
The next morning comes, and for you, Father, there's really no commotion up in town. However, our two hotel guests, when you wake up and arrive downstairs, there is a bit of a commotion. There is a woman standing behind the reception desk, and there's also a police officer standing talking to them.
Can I overhear any of what they're saying?
I don't think they're trying to hide it. The woman she's in her early 40s. She has a pretty friendly, approachable demeanor. She has red hair tied up in a neat bun. She's wearing a traditional uniform of the Hawthorne Hotel, which is a crisp white blouse and a black skirt, and then a name tag that's on her lapel. The name tag reads Maggie. And there's this police officer, a stout man in his early 40s, with a pretty stern demeanor, a buzz cut of dark hair and a neatly trimmed beard, and wearing a pretty standard police uniform. Navy blue shirt, matching trousers, badge on his chest. I imagine they would have name tags at this point as police officers. You can read this man's name is Officer Daniel Sullivan. But they're talking a little bit. Maggie is saying things like, I don't know what happened. I don't understand. I didn't hear anything. I didn't see anything. Doesn't seem like we got any strange guests last night. And the officer is saying, well, it doesn't seem like there was any evidence of foul play. It doesn't seem like there was any forced entry. The room was ransacked. I don't know what to tell you. We're going to look into it, but at this time, it's nothing more than missing persons.
Oh.
The officer puts on his hat, tips it, nods to Maggie, sees you all, nods to you all, leaves.
I mean, I'll approach Maggie and
Sure.
say, I'm sorry, did something happen last night?
Oh no, it's nothing to worry about. At least that's what Officer Sullivan says. Did you sleep well? Was your stay okay?
Yes, everything was normal.
Oh, that's good. That's good to hear. No, we just I don't know how much I should be talking about it. One of our guests seems to have left in the middle of the night, and his room, when I went to check on it this morning, the door was open and it looked like the place had been tossed.
Oh my. Well, I hope he's all right.
I hope so too. They couldn't find any evidence of anything bad that's happened, just seemed to be missing.
Can I ask who the guest was?
Oh, I'm really not supposed to talk about that. Is there a persuasion check on this sheet? Ass talk?
I think there is. There's persuade.
There's a skill called persuade.
You could absolutely roll a persuade.
What's that score over there, Wes?
The score is 50.
Okay. Whenever you read these off, please tell me the number you got and the score.
Okay, so that is 22 under 50, which I believe is a hard success.
But that is a hard success. She'll tell you. It's the professor that was visiting in town, Dr. Fairchild.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I attended his lecture.
Oh, did you happen to notice anything wrong?
I mean, no, everything seemed normal. The lecture seemed to go well. I was actually going to meet him at the cafe this morning.
Well, maybe he's there.
I suppose.
Entirely possible. I don't know.
I mean, he did mention that he had a journal that was like a rare discovery. I wonder if that's the reason his hotel room was broken into.
Well, I suppose that's possible. Officer Seligman didn't mention anything was missing, or, well, what would he know, I guess. Everything seemed to be in order other than people were searching for it. I have no idea. He didn't leave with anything.
Bit worrisome.
It is. Well, I hope I hope this hasn't ruined your experience here at the Hawthorne Hotel. Particularly strangers, I reckon.
I think at this point I would want to like make haste to the cafe and see if he is in fact there.
Sure.
I assume he's probably not.
That is a fair call. What's everyone else doing this morning?
I would like to have think that I would have walked down at some point during this interaction, and I would just have been leaning against the reception desk, waiting on my co-star to come down for us to go get some breakfast.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trying to not be suspicious, but also trying to listen in on their conversation.
So I feel like you would have been able to hear the conversation between Maggie and Officer Sullivan. The one between Dr. Warren here and Maggie was a little more hushed.
Okay.
As she kind of leaned over to whisper it a little bit. You're more than welcome to make me a listen roll. See if you can pick up on that bit of the conversation.
008. So
an 8
Yeah.
under
20.
Under 20. Yeah, that's a hard success. You can hear pretty well what's going on between Maggie and Dr. Warren there.
Okay.
Same bits of information I told her.
All right. Okay. And I would just wait until my co-star came down.
Okay.
And I think we would just so happen to show up at the same cafe.
Co-star's name is Debbie, correct?
Yes, Debbie Fields.
Debbie comes down and she says, "Hey, I noticed one of these doors was just kind of kicked open."
Oh, yeah. So, crazy thing. Seems like there was some sort of mishap over the evening, and the doctor we saw has taken missing, and his room has been ransacked. I imagine that's the door.
He was right down the hall from us. Didn't hear anything.
Did you see anybody around?
No.
You want to go check it out?
God, I don't think we're supposed to do that.
Yeah, but you're doing a little dangerous things and bad sometimes.
I'm not gonna make you roll a persuade on Debbie. She'll go along with
Be fast and loose.
She'll go along with whatever you want to do.
You guys sharing a hotel room up there?
Yo, Debbie's down for whatever.
Debbie's DTF, down to fine stuff.
So, yeah, when Debbie tells me this, I might change my mind about heading straight to the cafe and possibly go check out Professor Henry Fairchild's room.
Okay. What are you doing here this morning?
I think I got up very early, as is custom. I got myself ready for the day. I went to the parish to do some things. But I think I've stepped out and I'm heading down to Ye Old Peppermint Candy Company, which is just right down the road,
Sure.
to get some blackjacks and some Gibraltars. Because I like to have treats just on hand,
For the children?
For the kids?
No, just like for anyone, like I'll get like a big bag of blackjacks, and then when I see some folks on the road, I'll offer them one, just being friendly. Let me also preface that this priest does not molest anybody. I just want to say that.
Wow.
In case there's any misconception.
So the church...
He's never been transferred to another state.
Okay. Cassie once told me that when she went to a church as a child, and one of the older men at the front I don't know how it is at every church, but whenever I walked into a church, there'd be like an older man out front kind of greeting you, welcome in, all that good stuff. Sometimes they would hand you a piece of candy, a little peppermint, a little butterscotch, something like that. She refused to take it because she's not supposed to take candy from strangers.
That's good.
Smart kid.
I'm like,
Yeah.
Very smart. I took the candy because I want the candy.
Yeah.
And it's a guy at a church, so it's probably fine, right? to a 8-year-old boy. Probably fine. Anyway.
Yeah, I got a pocket full of blackjacks. You didn't know the blackjacks are molasses stick candy.
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Not no.
like a candy cane, but a lot sweeter.
You know, ye old peppermint candy company's been around since 1806.
Wow. Someone did their research or made it up.
Hey, you gotta be prepared.
That's fair.
Is that kind of like a sugar daddy?
No, I'm a priest.
It's a very different.
The candy. Like, what is it?
Oh,
Sugar daddy, is that caramel or is it some sort of
I think it's
sugar?
Like, it's some kind of brown sugar kind of thing.
True.
Maybe maple.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, I think it is maple.
It could be it could be
know.
molasses. I don't know.
But Gibraltar's come in both lemon and peppermint.
What is a Gibraltar?
You know, it's a famous candy.
Okay, it's a map in Overwatch. The gun in Apex Legends, I think. No, that's not Gibraltar. It's a Mozambique. Gibraltar's a character in Apex Legends.
So yeah, I think I would have went down to the candy company, and I think I would be walking through downtown back to the parish.
Okay.
So I'm walking on the street now in case I run into anybody for story purposes.
You're around. You run into, as you're passing the Here and There Cafe, you run into someone, a member of your congregation, walking in, and this person says, "Oh, hey, Father, it's good to see you this morning." You would know this woman as, scrolling down, Evelyn Patterson, but most people call her Evie.
Good morning, Miss Patterson. How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm well. I'm just stopping in for my morning Joe.
I understand.
How are you?
I am wonderful.
That's good to hear. Well, I'm gonna go inside and get my coffee.
Is anyone joining you this morning, Miss Patterson?
Not this morning.
Would you be offended if I joined you for a cup of coffee?
Would you be offended if I joined you for a cup of the brown water?
The brown bean liquid.
That good bean juice we all drink in the mornings.
Oh no, I'd absolutely, I'd love that.
Wonderful.
Cool. So she sits you down. And do you drink coffee?
Yeah, I think I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
I like my coffee like I like my Bible covers, black.
And embossed with my name on it.
Yeah. I need you to take some gold leaf and put Holy Bible in the cover, else I'm not going to drink it. I'm going to throw it in your fucking face.
Strong language from a man of the cloth.
Oh, no, that was me.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Yeah, he orders it. He orders a double, 2 cream, 2 sugar.
Okay. How do you normally take your coffee, Nick? If you're just going to drink black coffee?
No, I'm not going to drink black coffee.
Okay.
I refuse to. I hate myself, but not that much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. You sit down with Evie, and she talks about some of the general goings-ons. She is a regular here. She sits here. She likes to people watch.
Yeah, but is she a regular at Sunday Mass?
Yes.
Good.
Where she can people watch even more. She's one of those people that, like, when you put your head down to pray, she kind of looks around to see who's not praying.
Oh, I don't like her.
Yeah, you notice.
Yeah.
She's talking to you about some general stuff. I saw a dog on the street today and I petted it. It was really nice. Saw something rather strange last night.
What is that?
While I was sitting here, I was, as you know, the Here and There is open very late. And I saw, I don't know how quite to describe it, but late last night, I saw a couple people walk into the Hawthorne and they walked out with some guy. And I've never seen these folks around here before. I'm not 100% sure what they were doing. They were dressed in this really dark clothes. It was hard to make them out at all. The only thing I can remember was, I think it was that fellow that was given the lecture last night. I'm guessing maybe he just was waiting for his friends and getting out of town.
Yeah, I was gonna say that we did have some out of town visitors last night for Dr. Fairchild's lecture.
That's probably what it was.
It would make sense that we have some visitors staying at the Hawthorne.
Right about this time is when Dr. Warren gets here.
I imagine you would probably see she would look visibly distressed coming in.
Does she like bust through the door? She pushes
open.
open.
She came here pretty quick, I think.
The bell rings like louder than it should because you hit it really hard.
I mean, she's looking around the cafe to see if she can find Dr. Fairchild.
He's not here.
Oh no. So I imagine she only looks more distressed. I think unless you stop her, she would probably go back to the hotel then.
Do I notice her coming through the door like that?
You definitely see her walking through the door. What would this be? Could this be a spot hidden? Could this be a psychology? Could this be... What do you think it is?
Oh, you're asking me?
Yeah. What do you want to roll?
Well, I don't want to roll psychology,
okay,
but I do think that it would be a psychology roll.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Oh boy. all those years in the seminary really helped me with my people skills. That is an 86 over 10.
That's gonna be a fail. She definitely looks disheveled. Something. She looks like she's in a hurry about something for sure, but you're not 100% sure what that is.
Yeah, I'll step up.
But you do recognize her.
Yeah, I'll stand up from the table. I mean, I might not know all the details, but you say that she looks clearly disheveled.
Yeah.
And I remember her from the night before, Dr. Warren. So I will approach her. Dr. Warren, are you okay?
No, I was supposed to meet Dr. Fairchild here today. But I think something's happened to him. His hotel room's been trashed apparently, and apparently he left late in the night unannounced.
I think back to what Miss Patterson told me. Is there a roll that I could make? Because she said specifically that there were some people in dark clothing that were seen with someone leaving.
Yeah.
Any kind of roll I can make to maybe what I might think that could have been?
Gosh.
Society. That's not a skill.
That's not a skill. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Culture. Oh wait, that's not a skill either.
Accounting.
Accounting. Ooh, I don't know about that one. Let's see. Is there a skill for that?
Anthropology.
I think anthropology.
Like, am I aware of any? Like, maybe? I think the thing I would go to first might be criminal activity.
Sure.
Do we have an issue in town with ruffians, or like maybe if he's traveling or something, maybe there's someone in town he might have connections with.
I feel like that would just be history.
Okay. We find it on this alphabetical order sheet.
Look in the H's.
That is a 20 under 25.
1 under 25, a regular success. There's not a ton of crime in Salem at this point in history. It's a pretty small town. It's a town. It's a city, but it's not huge. The crimes here are very small. Someone tried to shoplift something from the $2 store. The $2 was crazy, by the way. They were stealing like iPads and shit.
Some young ruffians are stealing famous blackjacks from the ye old peppermint candy company.
Yeah, exactly that. Nothing crazy like this. No organized crime that you know of.
Dr. Warren, I'm not sure of anything that maybe could have potentially happened, but I do have concern that something maybe bad has happened to Dr. Fairchild. You say he's missing. He was supposed to meet you here. Have you met him before? Is he a man that doesn't keep his appointments?
I mean, this is my first time meeting him, but it seems strange that he would just disappear, especially since his hotel room had been ransacked. I'm a bit worried.
Has anyone gone to the police?
A police officer came by the hotel, but I wonder if this is something to do with the journal that he said he had found. It could be quite valuable, the information in it, and there's no copies of it yet.
He did mention a book. Not the best book, but...
Not the good book.
Not, maybe in the top 15.
Ooh, that's a pretty good book.
That's pretty good.
Perhaps it would be a good idea to maybe speak with someone at the police department. Maybe provide them with some more information, and maybe they don't know anything about that.
That's probably a good idea.
Much like Sunday service, I didn't see many of our local officers at the lecture last night.
So we go to the police.
You're gonna go to the Salem Police Department.
Yes.
Okay, let's go back to the hotel. Just outside of room 107.
Okay.
Stands Debbie and Max.
So Debbie, keep an eye out. Is there anybody around the room at the moment?
Around the room?
Yeah, like is there anybody in the room or in the hallways?
Not that you can see.
So Debbie, keep an eye out. I'm gonna go look through the room and see if I see anything of interest.
Okay, if I see someone, I'm gonna knock 3 times on the door.
Sounds good.
Cool.
And then I will carefully go into the room. I don't want to put my mark on the room, but I would like to carefully look through things.
Sure.
And, signs of struggle, possibly that journal he was talking about, and they were talking about at the front desk.
I don't know if you mentioned it. I just didn't remember. But did you describe the hawthorn?
No, I didn't.
No.
But I have a description for it.
I see a picture of it, and the way it looks, seems like this is probably what it looked like back then too. What floor were you staying on?
With first floor.
First floor.
First floor.
It's now occurring to me that I wrote this description of the Hawthorne Hotel based on my picture in my mind and not the picture on the internet.
Oh,
So Nick, if you would, from this description of the outside of the Hawthorne Hotel.
well, you know that first house that you build in Minecraft.
Of the dirt house?
Yeah, it looks a lot like that. It is a very square.
It is very square.
It is a very square brick building. So you have the ground floor, and then you have the first floor, second floor, third, fourth, and fifth, it looks like. And it is surrounded by windows on all sides, and they're all just in these straight lines on each floor. And it is on the intersection of Hawthorne and Essex.
Wow.
But yeah, it is very square. Make it out of cobblestone, and it's my Minecraft castle.
You step into Dr. Fairchild's room. It looks very similar to your room. I'm assuming there are 2 beds in your room.
Debbie and I are sleeping separate rooms.
They sleep
Oh, you get
together
separate
for
rooms?
team
Yes.
building.
So you get separate rooms.
Yeah.
So it looks almost exactly like your room then. This one has definitely been tossed. The bed has been stripped of its blankets and sheets.
Mm-hmm.
There is a suitcase on the ground that's been thrown open with clothes strewn everywhere. There's a dresser that has all of the drawers pulled out. Someone definitely went through this room.
Okay.
Roll me a spot hidden.
So are we not sure though? Because I mean, that's just how my sister and brother-in-law go to hotels. That's just what it looks like.
Have you ever met someone that like unpacks all their clothes and puts it in the dresser for when they stay at a hotel?
I have not, but that's a different kind of cursed.
Yeah.
I just live out of my suitcase.
Yeah.
Damn.
37 over 25.
Over 25?
Yeah.
Okay. You can, if you'd like, and this is something that's it's a rule in Call of Cthulhu, you could push to try to get a better roll.
Okay.
You'd roll again and you'd take that one. If you fail that one though, there's consequences. You could also spend some of your luck points to succeed on that roll.
How many luck points can I spend?
As many as you want
Of my total luck points?
of your total luck points to meet that success.
And just as a point of clarity, you recover some luck points every day.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah, I'll spend 12 luck points
Spend
to
12
make
of
it.
your luck points to make it a success.
Yeah.
A lot of luck.
How much luck do you have total?
55.
Okay.
So
How much luck do you have?
60.
Okay. You don't have a ton at all. Not very much. Okay. At first, you're not sure. You see this place has been thoroughly tossed, and you imagine it's been looked over by the police. But you do find something. You find a couple of things. The first thing you find is a book. It is not a handwritten journal. This is a book called Witch Hunts and Trials in Colonial America. It's by Dr. Samuel Washington. You've heard of him, Dr. Warren.
I'm not here.
Just fun.
I have that book in my bag.
I have a copy of that book for sure.
Ooh, that sounds like a luck roll. It's a thing in this, right?
You could make a luck roll to see if you have that book in your bag.
Sure.
Be interesting.
95.
You don't have that book in your bag.
Must have left it back in my office.
You find this book. It looks to be fairly new. It doesn't look like it's been read a ton.
Mm-hmm.
And if you open it, you can see in the front there's a receipt. The receipt is for the Holloway bookstore, Salem, Massachusetts. It was purchased yesterday, probably like 3 or 4 hours before the lecture.
Okay.
It has a coffee stain on the receipt, like where someone set down a cup, I guess.
Okay.
Like a ring.
What was the bookstore?
The Holloway bookstore. You do find another book. This one's a lot harder to see. The one book that the Witch Hunts and Trials in Colonial America, that one is just in his suitcase underneath some clothes.
Mm-hmm.
This one is, you just spot out the corner of your eye, one of these floorboards is loose.
Okay.
And you go look at it and you pick it up. And in that floorboard, in the floor underneath it, is another book. And this does look to be a much, much older book. You open it and it is a handwritten journal by Helen Thomas.
Okay. I will pocket a handwritten journal, like coat pocket.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then I will make quick work of leaving the room.
Okay.
You have enough room in that pocket with all the cigarettes and pretzels?
Yeah, that's your cigarette pocket.
The cigarette pocket's on the other side.
Oh, you got one of those cigarette case too?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
This guy fucks.
He burns one down in one drag,
Like
like everyone in the 20s did.
I will come out of the room and be like, all right, Debbie, let's go. I've
Okay.
found something.
Should we close the door? Should we leave it? We should probably leave it, right?
Leave it exactly like it is. And
Okay.
hurry, let's see if we can catch Dr. Warren at the coffee shop.
Okay. You leave the hotel, and passing by you, coming in the opposite direction, is Dr. Warren and now Father Hawthorne.
Oh, Father, Dr. Dr. Warren.
Ah, good morning,
Excuse
Mr.
me.
Huber.
Good morning. Dr. Warren, I heard, I happened to overhear your conversation with the concierge earlier, and I heard that you were looking for Dr. Fairchild. So I did. I would like check over my shoulders, like looking down the street, I guess.
Some people.
Yeah. So I heard you were looking for a journal. It seems like I may have found it in. Yeah, I went and did some perusal.
Perusal. Did you find Dr. Fairchild or?
No, I went back to his room to see if I could find anything because I was curious and suspicious. I think I found that journal you were talking about.
In a crime scene?
We don't know there was a crime yet.
Mr. Huber, are you saying that you went into Dr. Fairchild, who we are presumed is missing, into his room, went through his private things and took something?
You could say it that way.
Are you familiar with the 10 Commandments?
That's terrible.
Yes.
Can I see the journal?
Well, I figured that's why I came to you because the police obviously did not find this. And
So we should take it to them.
I mean, it seems like it might be evidence.
We should absolutely take this to the police. But let me see it real quick.
Should we just in the middle of the street, or should we go somewhere possibly?
I really don't want to, but I'm going to invite them. There's nobody at the parish at this hour. We could look at it in private, but we have to take it to the police.
All right, we will take it to the police, Father. Obviously the police haven't found anything yet, and I just did.
And we're all accomplices now.
Are we?
So we go to the parish.
Crimes. Tell us about the parish.
Oh boy, St. Anne's Parish was established in a certain time that I don't have in my notes. But St. Anne's Parish is a very, I think it's fairly new, actually. It's only been built in the last maybe 10 or 15 years. So it's very like modern looking, but it's basically sort of like a single, kind of looks like an office building almost. And then there's one center steeple. It's not like a grand cathedral or anything like that. We go to the side door though. There's a main entrance, and then there's like a back door. So we can go through the back, and that leads into like the different offices and things that are there. And we can go to my office.
Okay.
Show off all of my degrees.
Once we get into the office and the door is closed, I will pull out the journal and hand it over to Dr. Warren.
I am hungry for this knowledge.
Yeah, you are. You're used to reading texts like this. It's not very difficult for you. So I will tell you what is in the journal. Number one, it is for sure written by Helena Thomas, or someone who claims to be Helena Thomas. There's no way to verify this. Don't know where she is. Probably dead.
Definitely dead.
It mentions a lot about her life before and then during her accusation. She was an older woman. She was 40 years old and single. She was a seamstress. She kept to herself. She mentioned being lonely a lot, and she thinks that this image of her being an older, unmarried, isolated woman is what led to her being accused of being a witch. It hints that the toll that the trials took on her mental state was pretty large, and then her growing desperation to escape her conviction. And then it reveals something kind of strange. She began hearing whispers in her mind telling her to escape to the woods. And I actually have that journal entry here that I'll read for you. I hope. I put in a lot of page breaks, which like is really throwing me off because I'm like, oh, I got to the end of the document. Oh, nope, it keeps going. The last journal entry in Helena's journal. The darkness has finally swallowed Salem whole. Accusations of trial rage on, devouring innocent souls with each passing day. The weight of it all presses upon my heart like a millstone, and I can bear it no longer. Tonight, I've taken the path into the woods, away from the prying eyes of those who would see me condemned. As I tread further into the forest, the trees close around me like old friends, their branches embracing me in their leafy sanctuary. I must keep moving, for the whispers of the divine have grown more incessant. They call to me, promising salvation and power beyond mortal comprehension. It is God himself guiding my steps, or is this the path to heresy? Only time will tell. The world I leave behind is one of fear and betrayal, where the innocent are accused and the guilty go unchallenged. The secrets I bear are heavy, and the burden of them may well be my undoing. But I press on deeper into the heart of the forest, drawn by a force I cannot resist. My life as it was is over. The accused witch is over. In these woods I will find my fate, whatever it may be. The divine awaits, and I shall heed his call. May this journal, my only confidant, bear witness to my journey into the unknown. It ends there.
Fascinating.
Dr. Warren, does it say anything that might give us a clue on what's going on?
Well, it mostly follows, of course, the accounts of this woman and like her struggles with being accused. And then it seems like that took a toll on her sanity to some degree and led her to flee into the woods. It almost seems like from this, she felt like something was calling her there, pulling her there.
Does she say what it was?
No, not exactly. Or she seems unsure whether it was what kind of nature whatever was pulling her was. Perhaps it was God, or perhaps something else.
Father, does the Lord ever talk to you directly? You're a man of the cloth.
You know, I think, Chris, can I ask them to make a psychology roll? Are you okay with that?
Yeah, you can totally do that.
The Lord works in mysterious ways.
34 over 45.
67 over 10.
So I think Max notices that Father Hawthorne's demeanor changes just a little bit. Maybe like he's not telling it all, but he says, I've heard the voice of the Lord in my spirit, of course, but I mean, never like you and I are speaking now. But I mean, the good book does say, for now we see only a reflection as in a mirror, and we shall see face to face. Now I know in part, then I shall know fully, even as if I am fully known.
As you start to read or recite this from memory, something interesting starts happening to the journal. The edges of the last page start to burn. They start to smolder. Roll me a sanity check, everybody.
Hey.
I rolled a 70 over 60.
Okay.
I rolled a 1 over 50.
You rolled a 1.
Did.
Okay.
14 under 75.
Okay. If you passed, and you didn't critically pass, you're going to take 1 point of sanity damage. You're going to take no points of sanity damage. And you're going to take 3 sanity damage as you have seen something very, very strange unfold before you. What is the rule with this? Forget the sanity roll for that. If you lose less than or more than 5, I think you have to make that intelligence check, or else you start experiencing madness. It's been a minute.
I grab the crucifix that I have around my neck, and I'll whisper a verse to myself to comfort me.
Okay.
Can I make a roll on that? Like, why did it do that?
Gosh, that's an interesting roll. What's your? You can make an occult check.
Occult, huh?
Yeah.
Yes, try and understand what you've seen.
61 under 75.
Oh, something strange is definitely happening. Something beyond mortal comprehension.
Friends, I am no expert, but something strange is happening.
Something in the words that you said have affected this book, have caused this book to catch flame.
I will.
This book needs to go to the police immediately. It needs to be taken from this holy place.
Can we just have a little bit more time with it? Because I feel like Dr. Warren would have been copying like as much information from the book as she can into her journal.
I will curse shit and put out my cigarette real fast, like I'm patting off ashes and like try to.
You were smoking inside the church?
Yes, of course. And then like try to pat the book out
Nice.
where it was burning, kind of deal. Oh, try to pat the book out where it was burning.
You're able to pat it out.
Yeah.
It's not a big.
Mr. Huber, please. This is a holy place. Watch your language.
Sorry, I thought I might have lit the book on fire or something. I didn't.
Well, please try to be more careful. This is an important historical document.
I understand. That's why I put my cigarette out.
There are many important things in this office. Please, if you're going to smoke, go to the dedicated smoking pew. There's a bowl next to it with water and pretzels.
I like that there's a dedicated smoking pew, but let's be honest, this is the 20s. They're all smoking pews.
They're all dedicated.
It reminds
smoking.
me of an episode of King of the Hill where they have a smoking section. Try to get more people to come to church. And Dale sits there and smokes. Funny. Okay, what are we doing?
Yeah, I kind of agree with the father. I don't. We should probably take this to the police.
Immediately.
Yeah,
Out of this place and to the proper authorities.
I think I kind of agree.
Dr. Warren, you're welcome to read it on the way, but
I feel like in all of the equipment that I would have brought, I think I would have tried to bring one of those nifty portable cameras.
Oh, a Kodak.
Yeah. The cool ones that like have the accordion front
Yeah.
and the big flash bulb.
You have that in your backpack?
Yeah, she probably has a satchel of research materials.
I don't feel like looking this up.
is Debbie here too?
That's a good question. Is Debbie here?
Or is she out making 60% less than a man does?
I think
It's between like 50 at this point.
Oh, it's 60. I looked it up.
Oh.
Yeah.
But it hasn't gotten much better.
No. Approximately 60.
I think Debbie would have hung around until you guys started throwing the like illegal accusations kind of stuff, and then probably have taken off back to the room.
Yeah, I don't want any part of this. You do what you got to do. I'm going to go put on my face.
Yeah, I think that's.
Again. It was already on. I'm going to take it off. I'm going to do it again.
Wait, your face comes off?
Yours does it? Okay. I think it's reasonable being a researcher that you would have something like this.
I'll try and photograph some of these pages then.
Okay.
I'm not gonna have time to transcribe everything.
Probably not. How small is that fella?
They'll be like this.
Okay. I think you can have one of those.
Yeah.
Would we have one of those at the parish?
Would you have one of those at the parish?
Sounds like a luck roll to me.
Sounds like a luck roll to me.
32.
Under?
60.
I think it's under your luck, is it not?
I thought it was just for 100. I get that and Delta Green mixed up.
Yeah, I don't know.
But either way, it is under.
Okay. Yeah. The parish does have a camera.
You gotta use it for taking group photos of the congregation.
Yes. It gets expensive to fire that out all the time. We have limited funding and support from our community.
You guys have a dark room here, or do you get them developed somewhere else?
Surely we don't have a dark room. Take them down to the corner photo lab. There's a Walgreens down the street.
The local pharmacy.
Yeah. Where you get your tinctures and coca extract.
That's right. I need to go pick up some heroin for Debbie's cough later. So
You
You go pick up some opioids.
Do you not know that your bodies are temples of the Holy Spirit, who is in you, whom you have received from God? You are not on your own. You were bought at a price. Therefore, honor God with your body.
Yeah, but everyone loves opium right now.
But did God also not make the flowers that produce the opium?
yeah, Father.
Is this not two of the Lord?
Have you never had a poppy seed muffin?
Let me go down to Panera Bread and get one real quick.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's reasonable for you to have one.
All right.
But you can also use the parish's camera. Apparently, you have the same camera.
Oh, I mean, if you want to take photos as well.
No, I want it. I want it gone. I just want to do this as quickly as possible.
All right, well, I'll get my photos and then we can go to the police station.
Okay. Look up how long
My
it takes to develop
photographs.
photos.
Well, it's gonna have to be in a dark room. It's not something we're gonna have right now.
Correct. But you know. Oh, cool. 7 to 10 days.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys make your way to the... Everyone's going, right?
Mm-hmm.
You make your way down to the Salem Police Department. There is a reception desk with a middle to late 40s aged woman sitting there, filling out some reports. Oh, how can I help you folks?
Do I know this woman?
You do know this woman.
Who is it?
Her name is Sandra.
Sandra. Last name.
Sure.
Hello, Miss Shore. It's my understanding that your fine department is involved with a doctor regarding a Dr. Fairchild. I was hoping that we could speak to the officer or the detective who is currently working that case.
Not supposed to discuss those kinds of matters. Do you have anything pertinent to the case to talk about?
I believe so. That's why we're here.
All right, I'll see if he's in.
Thank you.
She's kind of looks behind her. Sullivan, you here? And looks back over her shoulder. He doesn't hear me, but he's here. I'll go get him.
Thank you.
Walks over to his desk, knocks on it a couple times. He looks up. They talk for a little bit. He comes out to see you guys.
What do I know about these folks? Do they come to mass?
Officer Sullivan does not. Sandy does.
Does she donate to the collection plate?
You know, it's been a little light recently on her end.
Sullivan, a good Irish boy, not coming to mass.
Yeah, you know, the Lord works in mysterious ways, but he don't work for free.
What if you wanted to go to heaven? But God said, swipe your credit card here.
Yep. Do they accept you use V-Bucks to get into heaven?
No,
Surely not.
No, they don't take American Express either.
Ooh. They take Diners Club cards?
No, but they do take Discover. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Officer Sullivan walks over. It's like,
Credit cards are the new craze. Those are good.
how can I help you folks? My understanding, you got information relating to the Fairchild case?
Yes, Officer Sullivan. I'll let my friend Dr. Warren explain what we found.
Learned types in town.
So I had initially had a appointment to meet Dr. Fairchild this morning over breakfast.
Recognized you. Saw you at the hotel this morning.
Yes, sir. Apparently, the Dr. Fairchild had a journal that was supposed to be of quite some historical significance, and I was under the mind that that may have been the reason that his hotel room was ransacked, and he never showed up to the appointment. But Mr. Huber, you said you had found this journal, right?
Yeah, I found it like right outside the hotel entrance this morning. I was on my way to grab some coffee and saw the journal, and I had overheard you and Dr. Warren discussing it, and so I figured maybe I should turn it in, but I saw Dr. Warren before I made it here, so I handed it off to her.
Roll a lie to me check.
Is that a fast talk?
Is that a fast talk?
Is it?
Was bluff not a skill on this anymore?
I do not see a bluff, but I do see a fast
Then
talk.
it's going to be a fast talk.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
21 under 60.
21 under 60, so a hard success. Yes. Okay, yeah. It's weird that it's found out there, but sure. Where can I see it? Where is it?
Will reluctantly hand over the journal.
All right. It's like old writing.
Yeah, but it is a very important historical document, so please be very careful with it.
No, we'll take the utmost care of it. All right. Thank you for bringing this in. We'll factor it into our search. Hopefully we find him soon.
Officer Fairchild, have you guys found anything else about Dr. Fairchild?
It's Officer Sullivan, sir.
Oh, sorry. Officer Sullivan, have you guys found anything out about...
Officer Fairchild, or no relation to Dr. Fairchild.
Sorry, I misspoke.
You're okay.
Officer Sullivan, have you guys learned any new information about Dr. Fairchild?
Surely you found something with police forensics being all of the rave in 1927.
Yeah, we just figured out what DNA was.
Did you?
No, not even close.
There's grabbing shit with their bare hands.
Check
this out.
Get cigarette ashes over everything.
He's smoking now. It's very instant, like you all are.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not supposed to talk about an ongoing investigation like this, but you guys seem cool. You brought us this evidence. It's going to be incredibly helpful to us.
It is pretty chilly outside.
We talked. It is chilly. The average weather here is pretty cold, but it's colder than it. It's colder now than it is going to be in 2023. That's for sure. God, it's very fucking hot outside.
It's an odd year.
I'm just making a guess. It's just over 100 years. You couldn't even say that. Yeah, we talked to a couple people. We got an eyewitness at the scene last night. Said something about two people leaving or entering and then leaving with what they think to be Dr. Fairchild last night.
Maybe they dropped it on their way out.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe he was trying to ditch it. I don't know. We'll have the boys look at it. But yeah, it just kind of seems like he up and left. Current working theories. He was just needed to get out of town real quick, and these were folks that he was in. We have a lot of strangers in for the lecture last night. That's kind of the working theory. He's okay until we see anything otherwise. We're gonna assume he's just missing.
My co-star, Debbie Fields, actually.
Oh, Debbie Fields. Wait a minute. Wait, I know you.
Yeah,
You're in the picture shows.
that's me. She was saying this morning that she actually saw a room that looked fairly disheveled, like the door had kicked in and whatnot. Was that Dr. Fairchild's room? Because that doesn't seem like he would just leave like that.
Well, yeah, he was staying at the Hawthorne last night. It didn't look like it was kicked in so much.
Okay.
It was open for sure when we came to investigate it, but yeah, it definitely looked like it'd been tossed. Maybe he left in a hurry. I don't know.
Okay. All right.
We're not really sure what to make of it right now, and he don't have any evidence of foul play. He could have just left. Happens.
You know what time him and his friends took out of here last night?
Oh, it would have been. Let's see. Evie said it was 11 last night. Pretty late.
Yeah, it's pretty late to start a trip.
Could have been an emergency. Who knows?
Okay.
Had to catch the next train or whatever.
Are there any trains taking
I
off?
have no idea if there are trains here.
Well, thank you.
Do I look like I've been to Salem?
There is if you know the right people.
When I was looking, because I was like, I wanted to go to Salem to go to the Witches Museum.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I wonder how much it would cost to go up there. And I was looking at it. And that's where I saw the Hawthorne Hotel. And I was like, oh, I could stay at that hotel.
Is that also where you saw the public service announcement that was like, please don't visit here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, definitely don't visit here in October.
Yeah.
It's kind of there. It's a very small town. And it gets a ton of visitors in October. Please don't go to Salem in October.
They don't want you there.
There's nowhere to park. Anyway, unless you want to ask Officer Sullivan anything else, that'd be about it.
Officer Sullivan, I haven't seen you at Mass recently.
Oh yeah, Father. Sorry. It's been busy, you know. A lot of cases. Someone broke into the old peppermint store.
I'm sure. Just remember, let us not give up meeting together as some are in the habit of doing, but let us encourage one another, and all the more as you see the day approaching.
Tell you what, I'll be there this Sunday.
Does the journal start smoking again?
It doesn't.
Okay.
Interesting point of order, though. No, it doesn't. All right, well, I'm get back to it.
Good luck, Officer Sullivan.
Well, thank you.
If you find anything out about Dr. Fairchild, I'm staying over at the Hawthorne. Would you mind letting us know, possibly? He seemed like a nice fella.
You got to persuade in there.
Sure.
Remind me, is there an assist mechanic?
Gosh, I don't remember if there is an assist mechanic.
Uh, 25 under 30. Over 30.
Never mind.
You guys seem to be nice folk. I probably won't be able to go myself, but I might send someone over to the reception to let Maggie know or something.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. He leaves. He goes back to his desk. Journal in tow. Rest in peace, journal. Knew her so shortly. Maybe we'll get it back.
Maybe we'll run
Time for the police heist.
That's a different campaign.
I Friends, today has been quite interesting, but I think it is time to say our goodbyes. Been to the parish, so if there's anything else I can be of assistance, please let me know. And if you do find yourselves in town through the weekend, I would love to see you Sunday morning.
Before you leave, Father Hawthorne, don't you think it's quite odd the police said that he left under no, like, what's the word? No foul play, basically, and they're, like, rushing this fella out in the middle of the night, and the room is tossed? Sounds a lot like foul play to me. I'm no police officer. Just curious your thoughts on that.
I mean, you observed the room. Did you see signs of a struggle or, heaven forbid, a weapon or blood?
I didn't see a blood or a weapon, but, I mean, the room was tossed.
Single blood.
I didn't see a single blood. There was no evidence of blood or, I mean, I don't have any direct evidence of a scuffle, but the room was torn apart. I mean, it was fairly disheveled. And all of Dr. Fairchild's belongings were still there. So it doesn't seem like he would leave his things in that kind of a rush.
If I was of a different persuasion, perhaps I would think that going back and searching the room all together would be helpful, but surely stepping into a crime scene would be a hindrance to the investigation.
I mean, I would argue that my stepping into a crime scene this morning actually helped the investigation.
Do I know the chief of police?
You do know the chief of police, Daniel Harrison.
Perhaps I could make a call and request an appointment with Chief Harrison. Speak to him and see if we could offer any additional information or maybe ask some questions.
All right.
I don't know that he has grounds to give us any information, but
You don't believe the police would be like trying to cover anything up, do you?
I'm sure that Father Hawthorne does not believe that the police force could be corrupted at all.
Okay.
He definitely has a back the blue sticker.
No. We don't have those yet.
It's not a problem yet.
The only sticker he has is on his car says, Jesus is my co-pilot.
He's one of those little Jesus fish.
Yeah. WWJD.
What would John Cena do?
All right.
We have fun here.
I don't know if I have a car.
I'd imagine you ride a bicycle. That's what I would expect.
I'm not a Mormon.
I mean, it just seems like an economical way for a priest to get around.
Yeah, but then my alb gets all messed up and dirty.
I mean, I definitely have a car.
Yeah, you have a car.
Mm-hmm.
You drove it here.
I did.
Parked here somewhere. It's got white wall tires.
Mm-hmm.
I'll step in and I'll talk to Miss Scher and see if Chief Harrison is in, or if I could perhaps make an appointment.
Yeah, listen, let's see. Chief Harrison, he's in. Let me go talk to him real quick.
Sure.
In the lobby, I'll be like, while you're talking to Chief Harrison, you want Dr. Hawthorne, not Dr. Hawthorne. Damn it. Dr. Warren and I to go check out the room, possibly? Since that's kind of beneath you.
I'll send over some altar boys. They can assist. They do all the side to side. I don't know that I could encourage you to.
But what I mean to say is, I believe I'm going. Dr. Warren, would you like to go with me back to the room to see if we can find anything else out?
I mean,
Unless you had a better idea.
I am worried about Dr. Fairchild, but never done a crime before.
What time is it now?
11.
11.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, is it a crime? Is it an active crime scene? I mean, it seems like they've already done their investigation of the room.
I suppose you're right.
Yeah.
The way that Officer Sullivan spoke, it was open and shut. That
Yeah.
I guess they believe that Dr. Fairchild left sometime last night.
Maybe we should ask Maggie at the Hawthorne and see if it would be okay for us to take a look around.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
Do we
Handle.
know what sort of like if he were to leave from Salem, what the preferred mode of transport would be? Like, is there a train or like trolley cars, or surely he didn't get on a flight?
He did not get on the flight.
Those damn right brothers. At it again.
These crazy newfangled flying machines.
You could definitely take a train to Boston or Miskatonic.
Maybe it would be a good idea for one of you to head down to the station and inquire to see if there's perhaps record of him buying a ticket. Or if you're busy, I suppose I could make time to go down and
I
look
don't
at it.
have much plans for the day. Debbie and I were talking about driving around the area and see if we could find any of the local haunts.
Oh, perhaps you and Debbie could drive to St. Anne's Parish Sunday morning and learn the story of a real haunt. The haunt of the Holy Ghost.
Father, I appreciate your, I don't know what the word is, continuing efforts.
Determination.
Your determination. I will do my best. We'll see. We'll see about that. I'll say hey if I come Sunday.
I'd love to see you. I'll reserve a spot in the smoking pew just for you.
Thank you.
All right. Who's doing what?
I don't know anymore.
Okay, cool.
So no particular order, but I'd like to try to speak with Chief Harrison first.
Okay.
Obviously we can do that as a joint effort, but if they want to go do something else.
I mean, if you'd like me to come with you to speak to Chief Harrison, that's fine.
Let's split up and all go to different places.
Nothing bad could possibly happen.
Yeah.
Got this great idea for a new mystery novel series about a talking dog and his companions. They split up to solve mysteries.
One guy usually goes with the two girls.
Call it Doobie Skoo.
we can all stay together. That's fine. We'll just do them in order.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's here.
Yeah, I'll go with you. That's fine.
Okay.
I believe I see the Chief's jalopy out front.
Yeah, Chief Harrison's here. He'll see you. Follow me, take you to his office.
Sure.
She walks you through this fairly crowded police station to a private office. One of the only ones. The rest of them are all working at desks in the center of the floor. You walk in and Chief Harrison's sitting there behind his desk. He's a stout fella, early 50s probably. Got graying hair, pretty short, keeps it high and tight. Father, what can I? Oh, you have guests. I thought it was just gonna be you, but yeah, this is fine. What can I do for you?
Yes, Chief Harrison. These are some new friends of mine, Dr. Warren and Mr. Huber. They are visiting from out of town.
I've seen this guy before. He was in Nosferatu.
I was. Yes, I was actually.
Fancy types you're hanging around with these days, Father.
Well, they were in town for the lecture, and you seem to have crossed paths. It's my understanding that they are also staying at the Hawthorne.
Oh yeah, ugly business.
And I believe that we just had some concerns or some questions, and just wanted to make sure that everyone was on the same page.
Well, sure. What exactly are you concerned about?
Please.
Chief
Harrison.
Chief Harrison. Yeah, we were talking to Officer Sullivan downstairs, and he had made it seem like there was no foul play involved. But I mean, myself and my co-star Debbie saw Dr. Fairchild's room this morning, and like on our way out of the hotel, and it looked fairly disheveled, and we could tell that his suitcase was still in the room. And then we also had heard that he was taken out around 11 o'clock with a couple of companions. Seems a little suspicious to us. And I don't know. It doesn't seem. I don't know. I don't think Dr. Fairchild would just leave his belongings, would he?
Do you know him?
I don't know him. I did meet him last night, but it just seems a little suspicious to me. That's all.
He did seem like a well-educated and informed gentleman. It does make me concerned that he would just up and leave in the middle of the night.
I don't want you to have any doubts about the Salem PD. If you think we should go there, take another look, and poke around a little bit more, I'll send some boys over there to do that. But as far as we're concerned right now, the working theory is he skipped town, something came up, didn't let anyone know.
All right. Do you know if he left by train or?
I don't know what mode of transportation he took to get into the city. Train's most likely.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just a bit concerned because I had made arrangements with him yesterday to meet this morning, and then he just takes off out of the blue. It just doesn't seem to make sense to me.
People do curious things for all sorts of reasons. Maybe he had a family event come up, he had to dig something out of his suitcase, leave.
Yeah, surely he got a text message on his cellular phone that said he was needed at home.
Telegram.
I have a question, Chris.
Sure.
Do I get the feeling that this man is lying to us or trying to deceive something, or does it seem like that's actually their theory?
Well, you could tell me.
A solid question.
Maybe I'll tell you if you could roll me a psychology roll.
Cool. I probably can't, but I'm gonna try.
You can certainly try.
I also.
You certainly could.
27 over 10.
Yikes.
62 over 45.
Okay. No luck spenders.
What happens if I push it? What is the negative consequence?
You could roll it again, but if you roll it and you fail, it's a fumble, and that could have negative consequences.
I'm gonna push it.
Okay, feel free.
Push it real good.
No.
No. Even worse.
Okay.
90 over 45.
Yikes. Yeah. I mean, you look at this guy. He seems to be telling the truth as far as you can tell, and he kind of notices you staring at him, like, you had a concern or something.
It, like I said, it just seems real suspicious to me. That's all.
We're taking care of it.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, as far as you can tell, he's telling the truth. He's not deceiving you.
Okay.
At the lecture, remind me again where the lecture was.
It was at the Salem Historical Society.
Historical Society. Did anyone see him? Did any of us see him leave, or did we all leave before? It kind of sounded like we all left at the same time.
It kind of seems like you all left at the same time. As he was kind of packing his stuff up and getting ready to go, you were also getting ready to go. You would have left roughly the same time.
So did we see him get into his own vehicle, or did he walk, or?
When you guys left, you would have seen him walk in the direction of the Hawthorne.
Okay.
So you wrap things up with Chief Harrison. What's the next step? What are we doing now? He told you he was going to send some folks over, poke around the room again.
So, like, I only have, like, 2 ideas of where we can go from here. I don't think one of them is very effective, and the other seems like a bad idea to me.
Sure.
The first being if we went back to, like, the Salem Historical Society and tried to figure out if there was, like, anyone else that was interested in the journal. That may be whoever these people are that seem to have taken Dr. Fairchild.
Sure.
And the other option is, what if we go like the full chaos path and take what the journal said to heart and just go out in the woods,
descend into the wilderness.
Yeah.
I was thinking about the historical society thing. Being a regular of the town, I mean, roughly how many people were at this lecture?
Probably 15.
15? Was aside from Dr. Warren and Mr. Huber and Miss Fields as well, was there anyone else there that I didn't recognize?
That you didn't recognize?
Like looking back, and I'm happy to make a check, like maybe like an int check, if I remember if there's anything that sticks out to me.
Sure. Make an int check. Or like a very short-term history check.
Which one do you want?
Give me the history.
79 over 25.
Nah, nothing that you can remember. Nothing sticks out.
Did we have to like sign in or anything?
There was a sign-in book.
Before we go anywhere, could we go back by the hotel? I would like to change if we're going into the woods. And second of all, wouldn't mind asking a favor from Debbie.
Okay. Yeah, if you want to, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, can we
Like a sexual favor?
No.
Can we swing by the parish so I can put on my business casual vestments? My dungarees.
Just the dicky.
Yeah. I
Your tuxedo t-shirt.
Yeah. I'm not sure how long you two plan on staying in town.
Probably not until Sunday.
No.
But I think that perhaps going back to the hotel, and like Dr. Warren suggested, to the Historical Society may be a good place to start. And then any information we find, of course, we could just give to the police to help them. And I'm familiar with some of the folks in town, so maybe it won't be as suspicious.
Okay, sure.
Where do you want to go first?
I would like to go by the hotel as soon as possible, honestly.
Okay.
I mean, my intentions, like I said, put some clothes for the outdoors, but also I would like to ask Debbie to hang out at the hotel and just keep an eye out if anyone shows up or looks around the room or anything like that.
Sure.
Police as well, just to see if they followed up with what we were talking about or anything like that, or if anybody weird comes by the room.
Oh, okay, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll do that for you.
Sweet.
As you guys are kind of walking in, Maggie says, "Oh, hey, folks, you're back. Anything? Did you figure out anything about Dr. Fairchild?"
Not so much.
I mean, all we seem to know is that it seems that sometime last night, two darkly clothed figures escorted him out of the hotel.
Oh, I wasn't working last night, so I wasn't at the desk, but we had someone here. Let me check.
Solid question. Who was working?
She looks at, oh, that was Nikita.
Nikita?
Yeah.
Will Nikita be back in this evening?
She should be.
What time does she come on?
Oh, let's see. She should be here around 7.
Okay. Well, I mean, I guess if we can go to the Historical Society and ask questions there, and then come back to the hotel later tonight and see if Nikita saw anything.
So, yeah, be fair. I would have imagined the police would have talked to her.
We'd have to think that they would do their due diligence.
You have to think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. Well, I hope your stay continues to be an enjoyable experience despite all this rough stuff happening.
Thank you, Maggie.
Yeah, sure.
Perhaps sometime today we could stop over to Dube's Lunch, New Derby Street. It's a good place.
Oh yeah, it's really good. I've totally been there. I'm not finding out about it for the first time right now at all.
It is noonish. I'd be down
It's
for
noonish.
a little bit of luncheon.
Just saying it's important to nourish the body and the spirit.
Speaking of which,
Is this the body or the spirit?
both.
Oh, well, double duty.
Spirits. Good for the body.
It's prohibition time.
American spirits.
And there were police officers sitting here.
I was talking about my cigarettes. Called spirits.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay, where are we going?
To the Historical Society, or to lunch first, and then the Historical
I
Society.
mean, I was just making a suggestion.
Yeah.
It's hard to focus on an empty stomach.
We take a quick lunch break.
Take a quick lunch break at where now?
Dube's Lunch.
Dube's Lunch.
Yep, 24.5 New Derby Street.
What do they have there?
I'm trying to figure it out. It's been a while since I've been there.
I'll have an Italian sub and a brownie.
Will you have pickles on the sub?
No.
Tomatoes?
No.
Mayonnaise?
Yeah, sure.
Get a number 8 club at Tubes, please.
As you're having lunch there's another patron currently there at this hour. You guys wouldn't recognize him because you're not from here. But Father Hawthorne, you would recognize this individual as Elias Holloway. He is the current owner of the Holloway bookstore. He's there having lunch.
So I can't see what they have, but do you have a picture of the restaurant?
Okay.
The lunch. Boy, I don't know that this is a place that you can go in and sit. I guess it is. Kind of looks like Kickers down the road. Not gonna lie.
You can go in and sit at Kickers.
Yeah, like
I mean,
two
you're
people.
gonna be sitting on top of each other, but
I'm gonna post behind the scenes in the Patreon Discord too
it's a good idea.
of what this place looks like, and everyone will look at it and be like, "What is the context?"
And for a mere $5 a month, you too can see the out of context things we post in the behind the scenes channel in our Discord.
Isn't it also under the $1 tier and the $3 tier?
No, you can get in the Discord for those tiers, but only the $5 tier gets access to the behind the scenes stuff.
I think I would know that.
I set it up.
It almost looks like a repurposed train car or something.
It kind of does
It
look
does.
like that.
Yep. I hope it's Dubes and not Doobies. I assume it's Dubes.
We're gonna go with Dubes.
Dubes. But they were open from 1922 to 1932. I don't know what happens in 1932 that would cause a business to close. But for those 10 years, I'm sure they did great business.
I'm sure they did. But yeah, you order your lunch, whatever it is Dubes has, like a cold cut sandwich, corn dog.
One cold cut sandwich and a corn dog, please.
don't know.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
You're gonna get the cold cut sandwich corn dog.
I'm probably just thinking like just like some sandwiches.
Bowl of chowder.
A French dip.
I don't know about a French dip.
How about we're not gonna talk here about sandwiches for the next 30 minutes while waiting on our sandwiches to arrive.
So yeah, Mr. Who's that book owner? Mr. Holloway.
Oh yeah, Elias Holloway.
He's there having lunch. Okay, yeah. So after we order stuff and sit down, I'll walk over to him. Say, Mr. Holloway, it's good to see you.
Oh, hey, Father Hawthorne. Or not? You're not Father Hawthorne. Is that your name?
That's exactly what it
that's
is. Good job remembering. I know your injury from the war has impacted your short-term memory. I mean, long-term memory.
How did we both end up with a Father Hawthorne and a Hawthorne Hotel?
I don't know.
See, I thought I'd mixed it up for a second, but it just happened that way. Oh, hi, Father Hawthorne. It's it's good to see you.
Mr. Holloway, if you don't mind me asking, I'm having lunch with some new friends over there, and I'll like motion to the table where we're sitting, and they were in town for the lecture that occurred last night at the Historical Society.
Oh yeah.
From a Dr. Fairchild.
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure if you would know or not, but has Dr. Fairchild been to your bookstore at all?
He has, yeah. He stopped in yesterday around 3. He took a perusal. He bought a book. I want to say it was about the witch hunts during the colonial period, and he left.
Did you notice anything out of the ordinary, or anything that maybe that you thought was strange or curious?
No, he just seemed like a regular customer, learned to type. He was looking for a very specific in a book, and I helped him find it.
Do you think sometime today you would be so kind as to look in your records and find specifically the book that he had purchased?
Yeah, sure. I can do that for you.
I would appreciate that.
Closed right now since I'm out, but
of course, yeah. Could we swing by later this afternoon and pick that up?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, take your time. I appreciate it very much.
Yeah, no worries.
Hey, I'll see you Sunday.
Yeah. See you Sunday. Yep. We'll definitely see you Sunday.
I'll give him a nod and walk back over to the table.
Roll me a psychology check.
Would Father Hawthorne have told us that was the guy from Holloway Books?
I don't know.
60 over 10.
Okay, yeah. You'll see you Sunday.
He'll be there.
He'll be there, front row.
Tell him that I just left the peppermint candy company and stocked up on Gibraltars and blackjacks. I'll have one with his name on it.
Why would you write it on candy?
No, it's a figure of speech.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Give it up. I'm going to pull out the other blackjack. Just kidding.
Okay.
One of those.
And he goes back to eating his lunch. His cold cut sandwich corn dog.
Sorry.
Like Melissa's didn't even leave.
Would you have said anything about that being the Holloway bookstore fellow?
Yeah, I think when I come over, sit back down, the gentleman who I was speaking to is Mr. Holloway. He owns the local bookshop. He says that Dr. Fairchild came in yesterday and purchased a book.
Actually, so when I was going through Dr. Fairchild's room, I happened upon another book with a receipt from the bookstore.
Oh, well, I did ask him if he would be kind enough to locate a record of the sale and what book it was. So
Witch hunts and trials in the Americas, I believe.
Well, there are lots of hunts, Mr. Huber.
It's an excellent book. I've read it several times.
I'm just saying that was the book purchased. He had it in his room.
Oh, excuse me. You said witch hunts.
Witch hunts and trials.
Sorry,
Well, which ones?
I misunderstood.
What?
Which ones?
In the Americas.
Which hunts?
Witch hunts.
The witch bolt will never die.
Oh, yes.
Well, he's going to produce a record, and we can have that for whatever purpose it may serve.
Fair enough.
Cool. You said that's a book that you've read, Dr. Warren?
Oh, yes, that's correct. In my studies, researching for the paper I'm working on, that among many other books about Salem and its histories involving the witch trials I've read.
Is there anything in that book that you think is relevant to what we're experiencing today?
Is there anything in that book that I can remember that is relevant to what we're experiencing today?
Roll me a luck check.
Not history?
No.
Or use library?
If you were actively using a library, perhaps.
I rolled a 12,
Okay.
which is under my 35.
Okay. I think that's how that works, and that's what I'm going to go with for now.
Sure.
So the book mentions that there are, some women and men who managed to escape their conviction. Most of them are not named. Most of them left and never returned. There was another woman from Salem who was accused, and made it out and then came back. Not Helena Thomas. It was, I have their name here, all the way up here to Rebecca Holmes.
Rebecca Holmes.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You'll recall that the president of the Historical Society's name is Tom Holmes. And remember, he talked very briefly about one of his ancestors being one of the women that was accused of being a witch.
Gotcha.
Coming together.
That's what you get from that.
Excellent. I think we definitely should go to the Historical Society next and speak with Mr. Holmes.
Sure.
We'll just finish up our cold cut corn dogs and be on our way.
I really think I've invented a new food.
How effective do you think it would be to like shape cold cuts around a stick?
Here's how you do it. Really. So you pick the meat. This is mine, by the way. So if anyone tries to steal this idea, I'm going to come murder you.
TM.
So you take your standard corn dog stick. Hang on, let me speak about this in a way that you could sell at the county fair. So you take your standard corn dog stick, right? Then you take your meat of choice and you wrap it around the stick, and then you coat that in your cornmeal. Then you keep doing that over and over. So you got layers of cornmeal and meats, and then you fry that sumbitch.
Now, do you fry it between each layer?
You know what? I think you might fry it for a little bit between each layer, because if you wrap it all up and there's lots of layers, you fry the outside, but you ain't gonna fry the inside that way.
Right. You just have cornmeal batter.
Yeah, no one wants to bite into a big old vat of wet cornmeal.
Right.
Yeah.
The multiple fries.
Yeah, I think so, but like light fry.
Okay.
Okay.
How do you switch up the cold cuts between each layer, or do you just go with one cold cut?
Well, I think that's really at the choice of the consumer.
Okay.
It's like you might want ham and turkey, but you might want salami, or you might want some prosciutto on there too.
Now, sometimes do you throw pickles in it? Can you do that?
I mean, I guess you could. You could put whatever you wanted, but understanding that it'd be warmed up with that fry oil.
Right.